Okay. Should be a bleh. Oh my lord, I cannot speak. I should be alive. So yes. Can I hear myself? Yes, I can hear myself. Good enough. Today's gonna be a special day. Not only am I gonna do some event, by event I mean some companion mission, but I am like micros, whatchamacallit, XP away from leveling up for what might be the final time. So it's gonna be a very important moment for everyone here. For everyone. For me and you and me, to me. Meanwhile, I'm just gonna continue farming for Hun Light Cone, not Hun Light Cone, Hun material, so I can level to pass up again. Because that's what I've been doing for like the past 10,000 years. I'm not gonna that I didn't hunt for relic because relic, you can see how close my XP is. There's gonna be a double drop relic soon, which I believe is should be tomorrow. This one. No, it's on the 3rd. On the 3rd, 4 PM. So on the 4th, not on the 3rd lah. On the 3rd, yeah. So 2 days basically. We're gonna have double relic, and that's gonna be great. Literally waiting my entire life for just one double relic moment. It can't be. This shouldn't have happened. What the fuck does it even mean? Sigh. Why are you sighing? Exactly. Why am I sighing? Some stock I have has tanked, which is a bit unusual. Things were looking up with quite a few new planet joining the Cosmos market, so the stock should have been on the rise, but how come they suddenly took a nosedive by 7% point? Could it be the work of the marketing department, department? Then seems like it. Those folk have the skills, maybe just a tad too zealous. I'm so glad I'm playing the companion mission, which is involved voice acting, because holy damn, I do not know why today I can't speak. Just some disposable income, losses and losses and wins are normal. I'm just analyzing the reason it happened. It must be Nanook. Ah, the cursed Nanook. The Enderminder Legion, they are indeed a factor point of the IPC attention. Alright, the effect of the Steron also cannot be ignored. A reasonable direction for speculation. Thanks. Even though it's not professional analysis, it does give me something to think about. I'll continue my work now. Cool, thank you very much, Topaz. Good analysis, Topaz. And today is the first day of a new month. Happy November, everyone. If you're watching this in November. If you're not watching this on November, happy January, February. I'm not gonna say the whole month, but you know the deal. By all this, and boom, we are set and done. Done and set. And to curb my gambling addiction, I have enough for another 10 draw, which won't result in nothing, because I'm gonna at least get a 4-star, but it would result a 10 PT at least. That's all. How close am I gonna get? I'm 70 away. The moment I hit another 5-star on the standard, I'm gonna get 2, because I'm gonna get another one from here. which would be great. Whoozee whoozah. Let's just get this off the way. Okay, and boom. Yeah, okay. Don't expect much, so it's fine. Though I hope I can get a lot of 4-star, especially QQ. Maybe finish off like Pela, someone like Luca. There's no Koi Knifen here, so that's probably the most I care about right now. Links? Actually, links should be available, right? Yeah, it'd be great to also have links. A lot of links. Hey, erudition light cone. Holy shit. My first erudition light cone that I can use. Wow. Who am I gonna use this on? Good question. Gonna open up my good old partner tierlistsimulator.com. No, I assume there's a site, but that's not the site I'm going. I'm gonna go to priven.gg. How the fuck you pronounce the fucking site name anyways? Okay, so with this I'm gonna go to characters. I'm gonna check, is this suitable for Jingliu? Somebody tell me it's at least better than... What the fuck I have? No, it's not. S5 Breakfast is still better. How about Himiko? Forgot to pop this out also. Himiko. Also no, it's not even listed. Wait, who the fuck is this good at? Oh, good for. Who else erudition? I assume it's gonna be good on Herta, since it's her fucking Lycone, but apparently the breakfast one is still better, but it's better than the S1 version, so it's not even listed in here. Man, I got an erudition Lycone that have no reason to use at all, to be used. Wow, it's not even listed here. Huh? No one used this at all. What a nice conclusion I have. Not a single one have gonna use this. Oh well. Maybe I get S5, I can swap it out for Himiko, I guess. Because I do have 3 different erudition. Either Himiko or QQ. Or Jingyuan. Jingyuan. Jingyuan is using this one? Because I have this. This technically is an erudition light cone. I'm really complaining about having like a good one to use. Meanwhile, I have like 3 fucking hunt and 2 Welt erudition, 2 Welt nihility. I don't know why I say I need to say Welt and nihility. I could just say Welt and imply nihility, or vice versa. But hey, just hey. Still waiting for the day where they separate dot damage and debuffer. They have to do it, man. They're gonna do it. Ain't no way they're gonna forever stuck with it for like what? Another 4 years to come. Nihility is gonna be so bloated. It's like either they're gonna bloat Nihility, or they're only gonna release one in a very few amount. But because they either gonna only release a dot or a debuffer, unless they make a debuffer dot, which is gonna be OP as fuck. The moment they release one, the other is gonna take another 10 years to be released. which is different like from hunt and like erudition or destruction. Like you know, today hunt is released, then you might expect tomorrow maybe erudition or destruction, right? And you won't expect another hunt. But since they put both nihility of dot and debuffer together, if today is nihility, by today and tomorrow I mean like the current patch and the next patch. If the current patch is nihility, you don't expect the next patch to also contain nihility. So that's why it will either, or if they do it, then nihility will just be super bloated like my first case scenario. So either way it's gonna be not good. So I feel like they have to separate the two, and they can easily separate the two.
Do you
know,
want to enter the Forgotten Hall?
just make one nihility, make one elation or something, or whatever new Aeon. There's definitely one. Just make up a new Aeon if they need to. What? I'm sorry, I didn't read. At the start of every wave or cycle, apply memory implant to an enemy target of elite level or higher. When target with memory implant receive damage, other enemy receive damage equal to 30% original. So it transfer the damage. So hunt character is priority this time, because you just need to focus on one, and the damage will spread. Does it apply to dot also? If we apply to dot, that'll be kind of good. So if we apply to dot, we can say like topaz, something like this. I guess don't really need topaz. Don't need topaz at all. I mean Kafka. I just go Pudrup and why not? Though I need to be like this then. Okay, then here I can just put toot 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 toot. It's gonna be the first stage. I don't even need survival characters or sustain character at all. But
hey, you.
For some reason, mono fire actually kind of works
Practice target
as a comp, which is kind of surprising. What? Again, it mainly work because of Kafka, not Kafka pula. Why did I keep saying Kafka and not Kafka in the right spot? Ow. Himiko actually does buff fire comp. Wait, but you only trigger every wave, so it's not like you're gonna instantly kill them now. Is it? I can't tell.
You won't get away.
Oh, it is trigger every oh now. It's every wave they apply the thing.
Let evaluation begin.
Which is alright, I guess.
Confiscated.
Oh, I forgot there's only one wave.
Might as well beat it up before it attacks me. Burn away.
What?
Found your weakness.
It's gonna be a lot of fucking burn.
Everything is ordained. Oh, stars, give these trailblazers your blessing.
Give this trailblazer a blessing. Wrong target.
Liquidation. Right. Investing in victory means playing the long game.
We just puke out.
Lance ablaze. Lance forward. Time for an overhaul. You won't get away.
You can definitely see this.
Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens. And
I don't know. I can't tell whether it's gonna be easier. I feel like it's gonna be mechanically easier than the previous one, because previous one you require to calculate the turn order Make sure you use your out immediate before or after your turn to apply the follow-up, unless you play Zilla. Then even Zilla, you also have to know when you're gonna use your out and whatnot. This one is just
Ready
flat
when you
straight
are.
damage.
Ready when you
Anyone can do. Most people able to do it.
Cool it. 100% break.
It's definitely gonna be useful for my team, as I am
We're in
definitely
trouble
the
1,000 wonders to raid and fight.
hunt guy, the guy that do too much hunt in his life.
Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Ow. See, like those guys just die.
All into misery.
Then again, it kind of sucks because
Let's do it
not really
again when
suck.
we
It's more
level
like
up.
it's kind of
Stop.
what's the word for it?
100% break.
Not correct for Zilla to do it like that, because Zilla utilize on
We're in
resetting
trouble
also.
now.
So it's like almost like making Zilla not able to reset anymore. Which so I wonder how it's like. Did it like split the damage like equally to everyone? Not really. This guy take way more damage than the others. Huh. I wonder how they implement it.
Time for a buzz.
Really?
Free, disappear among the sea of butterflies.
I was expecting quantum, but
Illusions of the
fine.
past.
Oh shit! If I kill anyone
Don't mess with me.
under that, the resurgence also apply to Zilla. What? That's kind of nuts. Wow. I guess it does make sense, because you transfer the entire damage to the whole team. You just basically, like, this MOC just make Zilla into erudition somewhat. Damn. Okay, now that makes Zilla so much better then, or so much more valuable, or insane in the current oh shit, I level up. How did I even level up? Does MOC give you level? No. This shit give me level. Hey, I swear this one used to give me level. Oh, it used to, but I heard that if you are in max level, every XP that you gain now will convert it into credit. So you're gonna earn a shit ton more credit, which is nice. I don't need farm for credit anymore. I mean, I currently also have like way too much credit. That's the best way to see my credit. I do have a lot of credit, but this does mean Pon Pon.
Heave ho! Heave ho! Huh? Trailblazer, do you need help with something?
Why are you voice acted? Oh, this is to initiate the fucking quest.
Pom-Pom's been cleaning up this whole time and didn't see any letters.
I mean, good fortune. I still need to proceed with the quest.
What? Don't scare Pom-Pom like that! Why are there always strange things sneaking onto our train? Pom-Pom is going to upgrade the security level around here. What
Okay,
does the
Pom Pom.
letter say? It looks like an invitation. Who could have sent it? Does Don Hong have any friends on the Law Fu? If
Dang
Pom-Pom
Hun?
remembers correctly,
Friend?
he said he was exiled from there,
Who the
right?
fuck are you smoking? Friend. Enemy.
I highly doubt Don Hong's enemy would send an invitation letter.
What you mean is the most
Why
probable.
don't you show Don Hong the letter? You know to find him.
I don't know, you tell me where to find him. Pom Pom, do your fucking
I'm
jump.
certain that no one entered this car. So who delivered the letter? Oh, this is giving me the shivers.
Okay, before that, let me turn it up. Since we're gonna do some voice. Whoa, too much. So 6, 7, I feel like it's the perfect combination.
I'm certain. Oh, this is.
How's my Trailblazer level? There it is. There it is. The last pom pom jump. You know what? No. There's no reason for me to claim it. It's just only.
Oh, this is.
It's just only gonna be one ticket, which is one fuel, which is 25 XP book, which is and 55,000 credit, which is all them are definitely gonna be used eventually. Well, I don't know eventually. I feel like currently I am reaching the point where I might not even need actually, because I have a lot of character that's not really up. That's probably why I am not experiencing that right now. So it's like if I suddenly use up all the 4-star character like Luca and Great Iphone, then I realized that oh shit, I'm like broke. But there's no reason to claim it now. I forgot I pre-farmed Luca. Huh. Yeah, I just read pre-farmed Luca. Yoink. Okay, this is like a way to see how well my money goes. Yeah, look at that. Claim. 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 I'm not gonna give Pom Pom the last jump. Pom Pom can forever hold the jump. At any point, I will be the last remaining person that hold Pom Pom to his jump. I'll be that guy. And meanwhile, let's level. Since I have most of the stats, let's level most of them to a desirable level, just to see how much I actually am prepped for them. So like characters like you and you, 200 num num. I think this is all the characters I particularly care about upping. For 5-star, 4-star, I guess I need to up them also. Like Ting Yun. Fine. Well, now I can definitely see that I'm... Actually, no, I'm not gonna up Ting Yun. I'm gonna save it for Queen iPhone. Yeah, I'm gonna use it for Queen iPhone to you. That does also mean that because of how I put it, I can get this one. Yeah, I can get this one. Crit rate boost, which is somewhat nice. But I need to go past these two first. That or I need to claim some of these. 140. I still don't know which one is like better. Like all of them are you actually do use, because even though you don't gonna use skill all the time, the proof of depth status is actually tied to not to a tie lah, but it lead people to take more damage here. Which I guess is more or less significant as like character with this. I guess your talent is probably still the most priority. 14. Okay, I'm gonna slowly in my word for it. I'm gonna slowly in my word and my money and my material as I level my character up. So now I can also up this crit rate boost. Do I have enough? I do. Why do I have so much nihility? Huh? Is it because I want to proc to passive? Or talent, as they say? I mean, since I'm here... No! I'm doing this because I was pre-farming... Not pre-farming lah, but... I was meant to give it to Luca. That's what I meant to do. I meant to give it to Luca. And Queen Ivan. So I actually need to farm a lot of nihility then. I'm not gonna waste it on the Who first. Why not up your defense? Fuck. Okay. That's pretty nice. So I think instead of going further with the Topaz, we might as well. Instead of going further on Topaz, I guess I only need 8 more. Nah. Okay, I'm gonna prioritize Queen Ivan. Then all the force nihility. Then Links is still in my list. I need to remember. I need to up Links because Link should be better. Natasha, but because of her build right now and the fact that she's only E1, Natasha is just generally just give more. Granted, it's the whole situation with Relic again. Anyways, let's just continue with the quest. Why the fuck someone messaged me? Oh my good buddy Opal finally messaged me back after I sent him my 10 message. Big
Noise.
Okay, he's just commenting about the Topaz, not Topaz, the 1.6. Oh god, I'm dying. Save for Run May. Dude, I heard people say Ron May is gonna be like the most OPS shit ever because all harmony character is like OP as fuck. Like Tin Yun is the best already. But since Bronya is OP, like imagine a limited 5-star harmony. Wow. Granted, the one they released, Yukong, not many people, I don't know amount of bad people utilize it. I think Yukong could provide really well. It's just that you need to match her speed really well because you don't want someone you don't want to be used it to use the passive. Why would my man literally just say, oh, if you thought Ron Mace is written like this, I'm like, why would I care? Why is Chunky Chops here? Oink, oink, oink. Ever since he decided to keep Chunky Chops, the total temperament has become even more unrestricted. It roams as it pleased between the space station and the express, as he's specifically following your footstep. Although it's just a bunch of data, Chunky Chops really does seem to fond of you. Perhaps it's even dream of electric sheep. You're cold and as ice. Like, come on. I have an event to go. Anyways, okay, finally, we're gonna continue with this. How about, I want to say Duncan is dead. He's gone. We never seen Duncan ever again.
What is it? Do you need something?
Say my name. There's a letter for you. Yeah.
There's no signature. And it doesn't mention a time or place. Looks like whoever sent this expects me to remember. Unfortunately, I'm going to disappoint them.
Disappointed. Could it be your best buddy?
The handwriting does seem like that of a swordmaster.
How does that relate? What the?
But Blade would have gotten straight to the point. It's an
Huh? There's
invitation, all
difference?
right, but this is too mysterious to be him.
I guess it does make sense. Every doctor have the
Let
same
me hold on
handwriting
to the
also.
letter. Anything related to Dan Feng's past should be handled with care.
Nice knot. Bye, have a nice day. The appearance of this letter make you feel uneasy. You invoke the cloud hymn, and a droplet of water condensed from the air and soak into the letter. What? I invoke a cloud myth? The handwriting disappeared, and another line of writing blurred due to the water stain. Of 5 people, 3 must play the part.
Just as I thought. There was more than met the eye. Letting her leave first
Say
was
my
a
name.
wise choice. I can't put her in danger again because of this. But if he didn't send the letter, then who did? Maybe I should make a trip to the seat of divine foresight. I need to ask Jing Yuan about the Stellaron hunters.
Oh. Wait, who is the 3 that must play? One is Dang Feng. Another one is Jing Liu, I assume. Who's the last one? Is it the bow lady? The Bai Heng? Bai something Hugh Heng Hee Ho? Unless he consider himself as one. How many went there? There's only 5, right? Unless he don't consider, if he doesn't consider himself, he doesn't consider Jing Yuan. Who the fuck he consider? It's either him or the bow lady. You can tell my amazing lore of this high cloud quintet is so immense. Anyways, I'll play with Jing Liu. I'm gonna bring fire, sure. Ice, you know what? Why not? Why not? I can literally bring the whole crew there. The whole crew minus the actual crew though. But instead of you, I'm gonna bring you. Instead of you, I'm gonna bring. I don't have Blade. This will be like the best moment to bring Blade. I could bring the whole crew, but I don't have the whole crew. I have no one from the what? Except for Jing Yuan. Fuck it, just Topaz. Good enough. This is the worst team comp you'll ever see in your life. It's just a random Topaz in there. I'm just gonna put Topaz because I just up her up. I actually want to see how useful Topaz can be. Jump.
After all this time away from Alafu, the seat of divine foresight has only become more hostile. It's quite reassuring. Relax. You needn't be so cautious, young man. I'm just reminiscing about the old days.
Just fuck it up. Just smack the shit out of him.
However, I never thought Jing Yuan would send you to accompany me. It would seem our fates are intertwined.
Did they?
Huh?
I was about to say, did they not hire the voice actor for Yanqing?
I've got my work cut out for me today. Well, if it isn't Dan Heng.
Greetings.
I don't say
I
greeting.
need to speak to the general about something.
Looking for compensation for the injuries I gave you?
What
I
injuries?
accept full responsibility. They can deduct my next 100 years' salary if they like.
The Cloud Knights were doing their duty. I'm here to ask the general about the Stellaron
Literally
hunters.
don't care about you.
You came at a bad time. The general is busy with urgent work. You probably won't be able to meet with him today. But he did leave a message. Dan Heng, do you recognize the person on the steps?
You mean Jing Liu? One would assume so.
I can't say that I know her, but she does look a little familiar. Is she a guest of the general's?
You have the whole archive library.
Don't remember her? I see. I suppose the memories of your
You assume you
previous
also have an
life
archive
really
of
were wiped clean after
event
the rebirth.
of
That is
Jianzhou.
Jing Liu, the previous sword champion of the Xianzhou Lafu. She was the closest friend of Imbibitor Lune, your previous incarnation. She was also the general's master. According to records of wars past, her blade has slain countless denizens of abundance. Not even the feather guards of the Wingweaver, the father wolf of the Borazin,
Who?
or the gigantic mecha beast could withstand a single strike from her.
You're just making stuff up.
She's a renowned legend. However, those are ancient stories. It's a shame that even a hero like her wasn't able to break free of Mara. It is said that in the end, Jing Liu lost her sanity and slaughtered anyone in sight. She was deemed a criminal and fled to outer worlds. With her powers, you'd think there would be no one capable of bringing her in. For some reason, she arrived on the Lafu with a suspect disguised as a traveling merchant and said she wanted to turn herself in.
What? Wait, hold on, what? Disguise? With? No. With a suspect disguise. I thought she disguised as the traveling merchant. Wait, what happened to Locha?
Her surrender came with one condition: that she be allowed a day of freedom before the trial. She wanted to travel to Scale Gorge Waterscape and meet with her old friends one last time. I can't believe Jing Yuan actually agreed. Before he left, he ordered us to accompany Jing Liu during her last day on the Lafu. We're hosting an honored guest. We're escorting a criminal.
Sounds like a regular Tuesday. Oh my god, I can't pronounce that. Qingzhu suddenly stop talking like her, you perceive a chill settling in the air around you. That's just Jingliu, it's fine. She literally just used her E just now.
Imbibiter Lunae, you're here.
Also, you need some water, lady.
Since you traveled all this way, why don't you come and talk with me?
You're like very rusty in your mouth, throat.
Or should I call you by your name in this lifetime? Dan Heng.
Dang hunger. I don't mind Topaz. Topaz just here for the ride. You know, as a spectator. Also, ain't no way 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, what, 7? Technically 8. Technically, even though this guy is the most useless, can like at any point stop her if she ever go rampage. But a good job on you guys, I guess.
When I left the Xianzhou, I heard they took away your scales and horns, forced you into a hatching rebirth, and detained you in the shackling prison.
Is that possible?
I thought
What?
Imbibiter Lunae had been wiped from this world. But then I returned to the Luofu and watched as you parted the sea. After all these years, it was a magnificent sight to behold.
What a time! What a coincidence! The moment I fucking come, you guys also come, huh?
The life of Imbibiter Lunae ended. I stand before you, a completely different person.
I understand. The sins of a past life should be forgiven after rebirth. Now you are a nameless, traveling across
No, I have a
the
name. It's called
galaxy.
Duncan.
But can anyone really bid farewell to their past? If my guess is correct, the preceptors were unwilling to allow the Ichor line to end,
What?
and hoped for the Imbibiter Lunae's resurrection. That is why they tampered with the molting rebirth and turned you into what you are now.
I assume that's mean the High Elder of the Vidyadhara. Do you want to make a little pay for what they've done? I assume the answer is no. I'm curious about this answer. I feel like this makes the most sense to know about.
You're not here to reminisce on old times.
She's gonna tell me all the answer
Tell
anyways.
me why you're
I
here.
don't know why I'm complete
You didn't hear?
so much.
That Vidyadhara girl explained it clear as day.
Which one?
I returned to the Luofu so I could surrender
Wait, she's
myself
Vidyadhara?
to the Alliance and atone for my sins. I did, however, have one request before the trial. I asked to
Yeah,
be
that's
given
the
a single
purpose of me
day
asking this
to go
question.
and
Like,
see old friends,
what's the point
and
of
to
this?
fulfill promises I made long ago.
Cool, thank you very much for the answer.
Jing Yuan has always been an understanding person. He heard that you would be coming and agreed to my request.
So, you're the one that mailed the letter to the Express.
Man, we need to keep our fucking mailing
That's
address
right.
private, man. If Jingliu can fucking send a letter, anyone can send a fucking letter to the Express. Literally, there's free IP.
The sea's depths conceal no stone, and dragons' breaths reveal the moon. The scenery of Scale Gorge Waterscape is truly as magnificent as the poems describe. But as a suspect, shouldn't I be bound and interrogated in the shackling prison? Is it really appropriate to bring me to a place like this, General?
Holding you in the shackling prison would be more trouble than it's worth. For security purposes, we will be performing your trial here.
For security purposes? I suppose it's not my security you're talking about.
The Stellaron's descent, the Ambrosial Arbor's resurrection, the Destruction Emanator's impersonation of the Amicassator.
Rest in peace.
According to the Skyfaring Commission's investigations, you arrived on the Law Fu with a group of merchants, but didn't make a single trade during your stay.
Hey, inflation
Your
is
departure
a
coincided with the
bitch.
day the calamities took place. You took advantage of the chaos to sneak into the shackling prison, but seemingly took no course of action. Now you claim that you are responsible for the Stellaron crisis and wish to surrender yourself. Your behavior truly is puzzling. I can't seem to piece together your motive.
I was asked to deliver a token in my capacity as a traveling merchant. I knew nothing of its significance. I admit I did have my own agenda for entering the shackling prison, but in the end, I found that the Law Fu did not possess what I was looking for. It is through fear of punishment that I am choosing to surrender. The galaxy is a vast place, but I am merely a wanderer. It would be silly of me to think that I could outrun the Alliance.
I'm pretty sure you can.
Merely a wanderer. You're too modest, Lawcha. Do I need to remind you of your actions at the Eternity Fortress and the Shroud Veil Star Zone? Or must I utter that tongue-twister of a name?
You guys need to stop speaking ancient language. I need to...
Well, they don't call you the Divine Foresight for nothing, General.
You flatter me.
Flattering.
Fortunately, I did my research, or this conversation would have been quite dry.
Seeing that you sense something is amiss, are you looking to defend me and clear my name of suspicion?
There's no such thing as clear name.
That is beyond my control. Attempting to undermine the Alliance is a grave crime. According to protocol, you are to be held on the Xianzhou Shuling for a joint trial before the Ten Lords Commission and the Seven Arbiter Generals. However, at present,
Still bullshit
you
that the
have
10 Lord is only a 4-star.
opportunity to enjoy the beautiful scenery of Scale Gorge Waterscape. It will be the last view of the Law Fu you ever lay eyes on.
She told me that the High Cloud Quintet once gathered and feasted here hundreds of years ago. The unparalleled sword techniques of your master, the mesmerizing cloud hymn magic of Imbibitor Lunae Dan Feng,
Oh, Dang Hen
the
just can
artful
do that.
piloting skills of Bai Heng, the divine weapons crafted by the Juming artisan
Oh, that's the
Yin
name,
Xing,
Bai Feng.
and the unmatched stratagem of the general. The five of you vanquished evil from the world, creating legendary tales in your wake. Unfortunately, nothing lasts forever, and the High Cloud Quintet
Wait.
disbanded as each of you went your separate ways.
Man, I need to brush up my fucking Quintet law. So it's Dang Feng, Bai Heng, Yin Xing, and Jing Yuan. So this is the 5. No. One of them is Blade. Yin Xing, right? Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4. There's only 4 here. Wait, Jingliu? Isn't Jingliu one of them? Oh, there you go, your master. Okay, yeah. Okay, I'm not crazy, so I'm correct. Okay. Okay.
You removed me from the shackling prison and decided to interrogate me here. But not for security purposes. You wish to discuss things that shouldn't be
Hello,
overheard.
ZZ.
You wish to discuss the one person you've avoided mentioning up to now. Your master, Jing Liu.
Okay, what's the point of cutting forward and back? Just fix one.
We can head out now. I would like to visit a few places from my memories, enjoy a glass of wine, and reminisce about the good times.
Have you mistaken yourself for a tourist?
Change your name. Oh wait, are you? Oh my god, I'm very bad remembering name. You're Azi. Is it Azi? Anyways, welcome. Welcome back then. Currently, I'm just gonna do some. Whatchamacallit. What the fuck is it called again? The Jingliu companion mission. That's the thing. There we go. So yeah.
I would make a wonderful tourist. Lower your guard, young man. I have already surrendered myself to the Alliance, and I will keep my word. Besides, your general has already agreed to my request. Imbibitor Lunae, you must accompany me. I won't take no for an answer. Regardless of whether you're still interested in your previous life, accepting my letter means that you've accepted my invitation.
Lead the way.
Where should we start? Should we go to Stargazer Navalia first, or to the Artisanship Commission? So many memories are swirling inside my head. I can't get a grasp on any of them. When the people of the Xianzhou live to be more than 1,000 years old, each day is like carrying the weight of a mountain through an interminable maze.
The fuck is that trying to
How
say?
hard is it to choose a destination? We're going to Stargazer Navalia. Problem solved.
The young are the antidote. Stargazer Navalia it is.
Who the fuck say the young is the antidote? Have you seen the youngs nowadays? This is like probably the worst place to have a site tour.
If it's star skiffs you wanted to see, we could have headed to the Jade Gate. Why did we come all the way here?
Young man, have you ever heard of Bai Hung, the Foxian pilot?
Bai Hung. I think I've seen that name somewhere before.
Wow, what are those choices? So different. Whoa. Why is this like this? The concept of flight hold no memory for you. In your previous life of nobility, you were spared the task of taking the helm. As an unnamed traveler in this life, you have not yet come into contact with the Starscream. Yet there's a voice explicitly echoing in your ears, becoming agitated in the midst of the howling wind.
The starskiff won't hold much longer. High Elder, catch us before it falls apart.
Imbibitor Lunae, if memories are returning to you, share them.
I think She was one of Imbiber Lunay's comrades.
Wow, no way, you figured that out?
She was a comrade and friend to both Imbibitor Lunay and all of us. Well, that's all in the past now. The reason we came to Stargazer Navalia is because I wanted to pay tribute to her here.
Huh? You mean the Foxian soul-soothing ceremony?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, the sending off of a star skiff. It represents the voyage of the deceased into the stars. Due to circumstances beyond my control, I never had the chance to bid farewell to her. It is something I have regretted to this day. As for procuring a star skiff, I know they can be manufactured here, but I know nothing of the process.
Hello, Hong.
I see. Follow me.
Welcome, welcome. Just doing some Jingliu event.
I don't know anything
calling
about
it event.
manufacturing star skiffs either. But getting these machines to work shouldn't be too hard.
Why is there still monster here?
Careful. There's still Stellaron spirits lurking around.
Yeah, but why? If this place is a production area, wouldn't it make sense to clear them?
Go Nappy!
Namzi and Topaz is so important for this story.
Together as one.
Assuming we're just gonna go to area that kind of whole meaning to Jingliu. By whole meaning I mean like represent each person. So we have Bai Heng, then
Strike with heart.
afterward where we go? We Artisan Commission, right? So we're gonna go to Blade, I'm gonna assume. Or what used to be Blade. Actually I can just skip all of them. I don't even need to fight them.
We've arrived. All ship production in Stargazer Navalia starts here. Just enter the command into the device. The vessel used to cultivate starskiff seeds will be activated, and a ship will appear in the skyport soon after.
What?
I remember now. I've seen Bai Heng's name in books before.
You like to read? I couldn't tell.
Hey, I don't read much, but
Motherfucker
the
is shocked like,
general
oh my
forced me
god,
to
you're
finish a bunch
literate.
of ancient volumes during my training. I remember one called Views of the Universe from a Star Skiff. The author's name was Bai Heng.
Wow.
That's right. Bai Heng was the one who wrote that travelogue.
It was actually really interesting. 90% of it was about starskiff crashes on different worlds and dangerous situations. It also had records of local species and ecosystems.
Whoa.
I remember thinking, how could an ace pilot crash land her starskiff so many times? Then I realized that every time, she made the best of the situation and got back alive. Her luck really was out of this world.
Indeed. Her luck always astonished us. Whenever she piloted a mission,
Seems like my kind of person.
Guarantee a narrow
Bring her back.
escape from the jaws of some abundance behemoth, or
Make
a
her a 5-star
miraculous
character.
return from behind enemy lines. Very few star skiffs she piloted were able to return to port in one piece. The folks at the Skyfaring Commission secretly referred to her as the Star Skiff Killer.
Nice name. Hold on, before that I need to reread something again. Da 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 da.
She also possessed an uncanny ability to predict future events, inauspicious ones at least.
Is the
Every
Lofu just
ill-omen
everyone
that
just
came
have
out
the
of her
innate
mouth
ability to
would
predict the
sure
future?
enough come true. Very few Cloud Knights had the courage to accompany her on missions. However, when it came to surviving, her fortunes were incredible. Even in the worst situations imaginable, she was always able to turn the tide.
Gonna be big Genshin Asia live stream on the same day. Wow. Why would they do that? I feel like there's unless it's like different time. It's kind of suck for people who want to play both games.
Luck is a type of strength, after all. I hope that this ship, built for the Star Skiff Killer, will also be able to return to the stars.
I always believe luck.
Ha! That'll do it. The Starskiff assembly line has been activated. The Starskiff will take shape and enter the skyport. Let's go wait for it there. It won't be long.
Thank you, young man.
I always believe luck is a factor in life that you actually need to get good at.
See, the Starskiff is complete.
That's way too fast. The fuck?
After being away from the Luofu for so long, I can finally say farewell to you.
So, what happened to Baihang in the end?
Fucker
In the
exploded.
end, I do not think the details are necessary. We are here today to commemorate her.
Yeah, man, Yanqing, stop being so rude. Why are you here anyways?
Invited Lune, do you still remember the battle against Shuhu?
Who? Who the fuck is Shu Hu?
I can't remember anything.
Let me refresh your memory. During that battle, Baihang, being the headstrong girl that she was, managed to exhaust the luck that was bestowed upon her by the Rainbow Arbiter. She charged ahead and shattered the enemy's defenses, allowing the Xianzhou soldiers to break through Shuhu's sanguinary abyss
Again,
and
who?
awaken you from your dragon's delirium. She was not able to walk out of that fight. We all shoulder a debt that we will never be able to repay. For the Cloud Knights, giving up one's life on the battlefield is an honor. But that wasn't something you believed in, Imbibitor Lune. You couldn't accept that Baihang was gone. Instead of leaving her to eternal rest, you decided to... You made a mistake.
You fucking
that can
resurrected
never
someone?
be undone.
Wait, hold on. Wait, what?
There is no need to respond, Imbibitor Lune. Your answer is no longer important.
Did my boy just become a necromancer?
And now, I will send off this Starskiff.
I bet you. Wait, they haven't told the whole story about Duncan, right? This is the issue about this fucking Lofu story quest. It's like, there's like 10 different part of the story. They keep telling like section from each part that will eventually connect all together. But currently they are not connected because we have not finished about Zenzo. So I don't think they told Dunhan's story, like what the fuck he did so bad that the whole world was like, right?
Hi, this is.
But somebody tell me like he like make one person immortal or something, or resurrected someone because it go against what the hunt want, right?
Baihang, I've brought your flagon. This was a gift handmade by him, though he never got the chance to give it to you.
My man,
in person.
motherfucker, Dang Feng,
I'm
changed
sorry
religion.
It took so
This is
long
what
for me
happened.
to find it. Only by bringing it to you will my nightmares be calmed. I will fulfill what you asked of me. I will keep my word, even if it requires me to cut down the stars in the sky.
Can I just say that's kind of a waste of material? But I guess they do the same for Tingyun also, so and it's apparently a tradition, so adios.
Let's go. The artisanship
Then again, those are
commission
grown
is
from
next.
trees. And so is most of our material also grown from trees. They're just waste of material. Hey lady!
Since the Arbor's resurrection, the land has been crawling with abominations.
Sniff.
Even the Artisanship Commission's prized creation furnace is hanging on by a thread.
The fuck is that necessary to?
The crisis happened too suddenly. All the craftsmen and apprentices fled. Only a single master craftsman was left to hold the line until reinforcements arrived. That's how the creation furnace was saved.
Interesting. Stubborn beyond valuing his own life. That reminds me of an extremely arrogant acquaintance. If he were to see the chaos of the Artisanship Commission today, he would burst into laughter at the Xianzhou's incompetence.
Imagine the blade laughing.
What's that supposed to mean? What's wrong with saving your own life and waiting for the Cloud Knights to arrive?
And yet where were the Cloud Knights when danger was at the door? From what I heard, it was a group of Outworlders that came to the rescue.
Hey, that's me.
The Luofu's delves are big places. Besides, some of the troops were deployed to the Yao Qing's campaign.
Who?
The Cloud Knights were spread thin. It was impossible to guard everywhere at once.
Maybe it's time to hire more guard.
Young man, why
Or, you know,
don't
have a
we
police
continue
system
our
instead of just
previous
relying on military.
contest? Show me whether the sword techniques you are so proud of have improved.
You just want me to do all the work. You think I'm gonna grant endless requests for a criminal?
Yes.
You go on ahead this time. We'll meet up at the creation furnace.
Why did you send him away?
Yeah, because we all hate him.
It is of no importance. But
Why wouldn't you send
and I
him away?
haven't had a decent contest in ages.
I don't plan on fighting.
I'm not asking you to point your spear at me. Could it be that the abominations here aren't enough to motivate you?
Lady, you might want to rephrase certain word, but
The moon shines on the truth.
fine.
Even after your rebirth, your moves and techniques haven't changed one bit.
When I move, it's like
Like you never forgot.
Liquidation! Come on already. What took you so long this time?
Don't get anxious, Imbibitor Lunae. We have all the time in the world.
I don't think I commented last time. She actually have a very nice attack animation. Like even the default attack. That's very very simple but it's very fluent. Anyways,
The moon shines on the truth.
freeze. This is a very good technique, can I say? One of the best ever. And the fact it lasts so long. much longer than
The
Fusion.
sphere still recognizes you as its master. Imbibiter Lunae, do you know who crafted it for you?
It's been with me ever since my exile. I don't remember when I started wielding it.
Why don't they make Duncan as a mandatory trial character to use here? It feels weird not to use Duncan here. Meanwhile, me and my fucking Topaz is here chilling.
Liquidation! Key moments, creations!
Boom.
Blade and flight!
That is so sad that you. Why the fuck do you not use E? Do you not have E?
Strike with heart! Swords descend!
Gong, 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 gong. Bam.
In lunar flame. Blade of moonlight.
Okay.
You can continue to convince yourself that you are merely the reincarnation of Dan Feng and have nothing
am.
to do with his sins.
But he
And
is.
you can keep insisting that you have forgotten everything.
But he does.
But you cannot run from combat, Dan Heng. Your spearmanship is identical to Imbibiter Lunae's.
Hey,
Combat is like smelting.
Dragon Duncan used a fucking
purging
flower
the
thingy. What you on about?
impurities with burning flames and exposing a person's true nature. Those are the words of the one who made Cloudpiercer for you. Do you remember? Out of all of us, you were the closest to him. It was strange, really, to see someone so arrogant get along with someone so proud.
Try hard to remember. In your dreams, I don't know why this section is like this. In your dream, you see a man with a indistinct face, standing arrogantly and irreverently in front of the gun rack where the cloud piercer is placed.
This spear is sharp enough to pierce dragon scales. Be careful, High Elder, lest you hurt yourself with it.
Yingxing.
Yingxing.
You still remember his name. When he was but a child, he swore
But a
to
wee
take
little
revenge
lad.
on the abominations. That's what drove him to travel across the stars to the Xianzhou to receive training. When I first met him, he wasn't even as tall as my sword.
Yeah.
But he was boasting about
Your sword-
mastering
the sword
all
is
the
taller than
crafts
you
of the
also.
Artisanship Commission by the time he was 100 years old. The little brat was no less arrogant than the High Elder.
Sound
At
familiar.
first, I wasn't too fond of his defiant nature. But when we met again, he was able to craft weapons that astonished the master craftsman. He even snatched the Artisanship Commission title of Furnace Master.
That's a shit ass title. Not gonna lie.
Unfortunately, the Alliance would never allow a short-life species to run the Artisanship Commission. He was only able to prove his worth alongside us outcasts in the end.
Outcast. Huh? Who the fuck is trying to say outcast? Wait, so Blade is a human. Like a human, not whatever the fuck the long life species is. Dangfeng is a Vidyadhara. Jingyuan is an actual Xianzhou native, as being a long life species. And what the fuck are you then?
Danger.
Bai Feng? Bai Feng is a Foxian. The fuck are you?
You didn't go easy just so I would get here first, did you?
Of course not. Your technique must have improved so much that I simply couldn't keep up with you.
Yan Chen never heard such bullshit in his life. Never mind, he took it.
So, are we here to commemorate your short life species friend?
Eavesdropping is a bad habit. Besides, when did I ever say he was no longer in this world?
Even the cryocapsules wouldn't be able to extend the life expectancy of a short life species for long. If he is still alive, he must be ancient.
Ancient.
He transformed into a long life species?
Correct. Such are the twists of destiny.
Why do I know this? I feel like this is.
Some people are born with unparalleled foresight and exceptional intelligence, but make the most ill-advised choices at destiny's crossroads.
I feel like I only meant to learn all about this stuff when I do this story. How did I learn that this fella is Blade? I think I watched someone actually read through the entire lore of the game and like documentary, like do when the trailer of the Quintet, the High Cloud Quintet released, he commented over it, explaining what the significance, and I think that's where I learned all this stuff.
As smart as he was, he made the foolish attempt to use the flesh of the Abundance Emanator to aid Imbibiter Lunae in resurrecting his deceased companion.
I was correct! He is a necromancer!
His stupidity turned him into a monster, cursed with immortality. His soul was shattered and became the evil that he hated most. The irony.
Oh, so the one person he need to pay the price is himself. So I was correct.
That much pity.
Oh, the
I
pieces.
gave him
It's like
a second
clink clink.
chance. Does that not count?
What did you do to him?
Fucking beat the shit out of him.
He should have been eternally jailed in the shackling prison for his crimes. But I gave him a different kind of
Give him to the
freedom.
sterile hunter.
I took the shell that once held his soul and passed my sword techniques on to him. I let him die 100 deaths to remind him of the karma of his previous life. Afterward, I heard he was reborn and even gave himself a name. We've idled too long.
My man.
Let's
My
head
lady.
to the Alchemy Commission.
Stop teasing Dang Hen. Bye, have a nice day. No, we're going back to this again.
As a follower of the Rainbow Arbiter, you have witnessed the catastrophe brought upon by the plague's author, General. Living beings turning into undying monsters, eventually used as sacrifices to the Abundance. What do you think should be done to put an end to it, General?
The Alliance follows the Rainbow Arbiter's edict to continue ridding the world of evil, so that one day Yaoshi might be vanquished and the cycle of life and death restored.
Under the auspices of the Rainbow Arbiter, the faithful Cloud Knights continue the hunt. Their devotion and sacrifices are indeed commendable, but their devotedness has made them close-minded.
What the fuck are you saying? Yeah, okay. Okay.
Take me, for example. My powers originate from the abundance.
No
yet
way.
my goals are aligned with the Alliance.
Yeah, you?
The Hunt is not the only faction in the universe that wants Yaosha dead.
Why do you want
It
Yaosha
is
dead?
natural for short-life species to yearn for immortality. That is expected of any intelligent life form. To want to eliminate these thoughts would be equivalent to killing an eon. Such a goal is so impossible as to be laughable, to be honest. So, in order to sever Yaosha's curse, one must look to the source
Is that really
for
how you
a
pronounce it?
different solution. Your master happened upon a revelation and returned from the Mara. She has traveled many worlds and discovered a solution.
That is interesting.
I'm listening.
Yeah, how does she know?
Apologize, General. I'm afraid the next move will have to be made on the Shu Ling.
Okay, bye.
As I expected. Your surrender is just the next step in your scheme. You wish to avail yourself of the Ten Lords' decree to enter Shu Ling and stand before the 6 generals, even the Marshal. That is your true agenda. And the purpose of the contents of your coffin.
General,
The fuck?
You said it
She actually
yourself.
blinked twice.
this is beyond your
Wait,
control.
Wait, what?
It is the law of the Alliance. We cannot deviate from it.
He actually blinked twice. Like, dung. But I don't think that's a bug. This is intentional. Oh, he just blinked very fast.
Splendid, well done. This was a spectacular move.
You've changed, Jingyuan.
Hi, bro.
The man I knew would never have admitted he was bested.
In the meantime, you're also here. What are you on about? what's the purpose of loading screen? The whole gang is here. No way. Oh, the whole gang is here. I forgot Bailu is involved also.
Order's already been restored to the Alchemy Commission. Why are we here?
I heard the healer lady is capable of curing all diseases. I'm here for
Involved
the
as
same
in, like,
reason anyone would be.
She's the
For a
current High
checkup
Elder.
and consultation. Patience, young man. We're not far from Scale Gorge Waterscape. The mission the General tasked you with is about to come to an end. The
Do you like my
motion and
ice
the
magic?
truth.
Look at that ice magic. Look at them ice magic.
Dunhung, what a surprise! Are you not feeling well? Please, come this way.
She's here for consultation.
Miss Bailu. She's here for a consultation.
What a way to say
Oh,
it.
I see. Are you here for your eyes? Or is it something else?
My eyes are fine. I
Is
cover
it though?
them to avoid seeing that which reminds me of the past and riles my inner demons. My thoughts have been disordered lately, and I experience occasional night terrors.
I just realized,
Do you
holy
have a
shit,
way
look
to
at the
soothe my
fucking
mind, Dragon
curvature.
Lady?
Damn.
Those
Sorry, what? I'm too
symptoms.
busy not hearing those. What? I thought I'd been disorderly and experienced a night terror. Do you have any ways to my light?
Don't spa. Who cares?
Doesn't sound like my area expertise.
The healers of the Alchemy Commission don't get to pick and choose their patients. Give me your hand. We'll start by checking your pulse. You'll need to take some translucence worms so I can take a closer look.
Huh?
Your hand! It's freezing! Please wait. Dunhung, can I speak to you for a minute?
Can I say no?
Your friend here has a very peculiar condition. Her pulse is extremely faint. Normally, this would mean that she...
Has ligma? Much longer.
There's no cure.
Let the healer make the professional diagnosis. Your friend's situation is unique. She looks healthy, but her hands are cold as ice. It feels like there's a dark current running and pulsing between her core essay and her veins.
Essay.
I've never seen anything like it. With more research, I might be able to make a new entry in the medical records. Can you and your friend come back for follow-up visits?
Today's her last day on the Luofu.
What a shame. If she could stay for a few days, I might be able to figure out how to cure her.
No way.
I'll do my best. No matter what I administer, she's gonna need to drink a ton of warm water from this point on.
Damn.
Come with me. I'll prescribe her some soul-returning vitality infusion. It won't cure her, but I'll... Wait! Where did my big medicine box go?
My box just label medicine.
I'm sorry. Ever since the disciples of Sanctus Medicus were expelled, things have been a mess around here.
It's just a big
Dunhung,
box of
you
medicine.
mind coming with me to retrieve my medicine? I could use your skills.
Are you in trouble, Dragon Lady? I'll come along as well.
No. No trouble at all.
It's no bother. A little walk will do me good.
Ah.
Good old
I can smell the herbs. It's around here. Hey! Give me back my medicine box!
Hi.
That thing runs so fast! Don't let it get away!
I'm literally running the same speed as you. Maybe I have a Yukong, maybe.
There's an even bigger monster protecting this one!
There's gonna be a bigger one protecting this one that's protecting this one.
The Alchemy Commission!
Careful.
Allow me to eliminate these obstacles, Dragon Lady. Stand back. The chill of my sword freezes everything in its path.
Does it though? Hey, you did not give me the fucking passive. Fuck off.
So this is why your hands are so cold!
Game! Converge and awaken!
Does it though? Does it make sense? I mean, Yanqing does it. Why no one complain about it when Yanqing does it?
This cold isn't something normal flesh could withstand!
In lunar flame.
What?
Try harder.
Strike with heart! Human creation!
Creation. Damn. That's regular poop. 2000 damage. Ow.
Blade and flight!
Bam. Da. Ting.
Yin and yang.
Yin and yang.
Strike with heart.
Okay.
All right, let me make sure nothing's missing. Excellent. The calming valerian and chi strengthening infusions are here. Let's head back. Never make a patient wait too long.
Hey, look, there's double of us.
Apologies again for the delay. This prescription won't cure you, but it will nourish your body and calm your mind.
Very well. The fate of a long-life species is inevitable, even with the best doctors.
You're Mara-struck? I don't see the symptoms in you at all. What with the incident on the Law Fu, I've treated a number of Mara-stricken patients recently. They all presented with signs of incoherence, delirium, or frightening physical mutations. You don't seem to have any of that.
I made a deal that allowed me to retain what life I had left in me. I
Good
may
deal.
be sane, but one thing is certain. My mind is already at its limit.
That's a pretty good deal, not gonna
And
lie.
yet, I still have many unfulfilled wishes and plenty of unfinished business.
It's a great deal. When can I get this deal?
So you've learned to live with your illness. I can't help much with issues of the spirit, but the medical records do mention that calming the mind is a way to heal the body. If you're able to forget about the past, there might be a chance for your symptoms to regress.
Really? How unfortunate. My hatred overshadows my other emotions. I chose to hold on to it, to embrace it, and to use it to maintain my existence. All I have left are the sword in my hand and my hatred of the past. If I am without either of them, I would fall into an empty void. Thank you for your advice, Dragon Lady. Meeting you has provided more healing than any kind of medicine or remedy. By the way, among those you've treated in recent days, did you notice a person in bandages?
Bandages? That's a vague description, you know.
You
I'm
know.
not sure. We get injured patients from all over the Xianzhou for treatment, and the number of injuries we see has skyrocketed since the Ambrosia Arbor crisis.
The person I'm inquiring about is tall, with a serious expression. He also carries a crude sword with him at all times.
Very crude.
Have you seen someone like that?
Some might say
Dragon
rude.
Lady?
Oh, yes! Someone came by today that matches that description.
No way.
He must have suffered some kind of sword wound. He had a strong scent of blood. Though, from the way he behaved, it must have been fairly minor. He didn't even take the medicine I prescribed.
He's probably looking for a different kind of medicine. Well then, it would seem that everything is in place. Let's go meet our old friend.
Oh, the whole gang is here. The party. Now this is where you take the popcorn and eat.
Take this man away. This does not involve him.
Yang Cheng,
Now get him out of here. Shoot. Adios. And never return. Go to the jail with him.
And so, everyone is present. I never thought the High Cloud Quintet would be able to gather again in the same place after hundreds of years.
Like you're missing someone, but okay.
If I remember correctly, the 5 of us made a promise here 7 centuries ago. We promised that no matter what happened, we would gather here together and share a drink. How sad that Scale Gorge waterscape remains empty while the world continues to turn. Some of us have been reborn, while others were denied death. Some have become criminals, while others can no longer fulfill their promises. And in the end, our friendship is no more. Soon, I will be shackled and tried. This will be the last you see of me. This is why I sent out the invitations before departing, hoping that everyone would be gathered here for my final farewell. Of 5 people, 3 must pay a price. Imbibitor Lunae, the chief culprit, chose to use the transmutation arcanum as a means of resurrection, begetting terrible transformation and great calamity in the process. He dishonored the name of the fallen. Ying Sing, the accomplice, arrogant and oblivious, used the flesh of the Abundance Emanator to assist Imbibitor Lunae in his evil. He fell, becoming an immortal abomination. As for Jing Liu, the sinner, she succumbed to Mara, slaughtered her people, and abandoned her oath. Now it is time we pay for what we have done. Dan Heng, you can never escape the shadow of Imbibitor Lunae. He is your origin, and his sins will accompany you in your path forward until you meet your eventual doom. Blade, what a fitting name. In the remainder of your infinite life, you will experience only murder and your own death, all the while pleading for a place to rest. This is the only way you are able to relinquish Ying Sing's regrets. And I will face the punishment of the Alliance and suffer an eternal punishment before paying an even worse price. That is the only way to keep the memory of the pain of the past from fading away. High Cloud Quintet, it is time to say goodbye.
Damn. That is a... Even I can't say much about that. What a way, what of a introduction and an immediately discarded character. Like, she introduced and she's immediately gone.
A wineless gathering, accompanied by only sadness and bitterness.
What a way to say
What
it,
a
eh?
depressing reunion. Jing Yuan, is it not time you sent me to the Shuling?
The laws of the Alliance cannot be subject to change. Unfortunately, your next stop will be the Yuchi. I reported everything to the Marshal, and the Seer strategist just so happened to take an interest in the case. They set up a Deca-light reflection barrier in hopes of meeting the 2 of you beforehand.
Jing Yuan, you haven't changed at all. Always trying to destroy the plans of others. But in the end, whether it be you, me, the Cloud Knights, or the generals of the Rainbow Arbiter, we are all just pawns in a game of the gods. I am sick and tired of treading on a predetermined path. No matter, I will deviate if you insist. But this does not change how things will end. Ultimately, I will stand on the side of victory.
Then I shall see this gamble through.
Wait. Jingliu, before you leave, you still owe me my due.
My $2.
I have tried.
Where's my $2?
Besides inflicting more wounds on your body, there is nothing else I can do for you. The immortality that you possess is not something that can be dealt with so easily. I am sure Destiny's Slave already told you that the swords of mortals are incapable of killing someone with the flesh of an emanator.
He did. But you still owe me the attempt.
My man has just become the biggest M ever. Like the huge, the greatest M alive.
Sword. I am uninterested in drawing my blade against someone who does not long for life, who wants only to be slaughtered.
You will only draw against an opponent. Jingliu, allow me to repay you for your teachings.
Savor the moment. I will deliver you a brief moment of death.
Are we gonna have... Ooh!
We were here once, 700 years ago. Laughing, sparring, and thinking about the future. Their faces still linger before my eyes, like a bygone dream. I thought those joyful days would flow indefinitely before us, like a Xianzhou lifetime. Yet, dreams will eventually fade like clouds from the sky.
A familiar feeling. Almost as if we've returned to my first sword lesson. You used the sword Insing crafted, and pierced, sliced, and impaled me time and time again. The swordplay used to slay our enemies of old is still engraved on this despicable shell. All I can do is watch my flesh become severed, healed, and restored. It's as if they're saying, Why did you and Imbibitor Lunae commit such an unforgivable sin? I know that you have no interest in my answer. Which is why I asked the question as you looked me straight in the eye. I've asked myself that same question infinite times, but was never able to find the answer. Why? Why is it that only the abominations can return time and time again? Why does someone like her have to be buried
burned to ash and eventually forgotten. Why? In the end, you unleashed the final piercing blow and left both me and the sword in the withered grave. The miraculous thing is that in my brief moment of death, all the pain went away. Like when we drank to drown our sorrows.
I'm just saying, if you put blade into a blender, how is he gonna survive? Like, so far everyone describe like you're fighting him to die and whatnot. What if you put blade? Okay, hear me out. You put blade, okay, in the center of a construction or whatever. Okay, like you know those hydraulic press? You just have a giant hydraulic press and just squish, just onto him. Because I don't think he'll recover if he's become a paste. I'll be surprised. Right? I feel like you should have anyone try that? Oh, so holy shit. Why are you still here? I can't even talk to anyone. I feel like Jingyuan's probably have the biggest PTSD ever. Where's Dang? Where's Dang? Okay, I assuming I'm meant to be Dang Hun.
Imbibitor Lune, what do you plan on doing next?
Going back home.
Once this gathering ends, I will return to the Express to continue my journey.
Literally
The
going back home.
Express won't be able to carry you forever. Your friends all have burdens of their own, just as we did back then. I did think about giving up on revenge and letting go of everything when I fled the Luofu years ago. However, as time passed, it became more and more clear. It was like an old friend that accompanied me every passing day, always nagging in my ear. The memories of what I did when I was Mara-struck are deeply rooted. Since I am unable to rid myself of them, I decided to face them head-on in the end. Maybe when I witness the fall of the abundance, you and Ying Sing will find true release. Goodbye, Imbibitor Lune.
Well, literally two suicidal squad here.
She's gone. All this must have seemed like a silly performance to someone newly reborn. But I am unable to prevent my old friends from taking sides against one another. Who you are is a question that only you can find the answer to.
Thanks. Everyone said that
Even
same
if the
thing. Even
Preceptor's
myself say the same thing.
interference denied you a true rebirth. Yes. It has been a long day for you, Dan Heng.
Why the fuck do I care about you? Why are you here in the first place?
Dan Heng, the General wants me to forget about everything I saw today. I understand. These disputes are far too complicated for me right now. Swordplay is a lot simpler. I have some close friends of my own in the Cloud Knights. Will we fall out the way you guys did?
Just ignore the question and say, yup, time to go.
Goodbye for now, Dan Heng. I hope the next time we meet, it'll be under happier circumstances.
Oh, knowing this game, I doubt so. I tend to need to remind myself, this is a Honkai game.
She couldn't do it with her sword either. She still couldn't do it. We have no choice but to continue the pursuit. This is the price the two of us must pay.
I will see it through.
Elio's script still requires you to stay alive. For now.
Okay.
I don't mind prolonging my vengeance. It might be more interesting that way.
Ooh, the Express. The Extra Express family. The family. That's kind of nice. Is everything a-okay, Dan Heng? Yeridas and I heard you received another letter and we were worried, so we came here to check on you. But you weren't in the archive. Did that poker face terror hunter Blade give you any trouble again? Some old friend. The release then. By the way, don't forget to head back to the Express early. Himiko says she made coffee for us. That's it. Wow. That might be one of the best side quests ever. Like company mission. Like Jingliu is not even a Jingliu is not even bother the train. Straight up Jingliu is like you don't even get to see Jingliu anymore. It makes sense. Normally after those the character will come, but not this time. It's just that. It's just a conclusion of a story. There's no happy ending. It's not even bittersweet or anything. It's just we started off like this. They have a goal, they have a mission, and one of them, Jingliu, try to fulfill it. And it ends. Nothing more, nothing less. You just witness a story happen. Right? And the story is very, it's not grim lah, it's like very, on her word, depressing. But what's done be done. And it actually is very nice to see them just say, okay, wrap it up. They don't pursue further, they don't drag it along. Like every moment I actually feel pretty intrigued on the whole arc, and the way they tell it is also for people that don't really follow much of the lore like me, to follow the storyline quite well and conclude it. They don't like even hide it like how they do previously. Like, oh, Yi Xing could be Blade. I don't know. I didn't say it. I thought they were gonna do that, but no. In the end, they actually do review like everything, right? So like the whole previous statement where I say, do they ever ask about Dan Heng past? They do showcase, and wow, it's so satisfying to hear all the details finally out, knowing each character, because this is not only about Jingliu, it's about Blade, Jing Yuan, Dang Feng or Dang Heng, all the people except for Yanqing. Yanqing is fucking useless still. And it's so nice to see a development to all of them, in fact. And it's still crazy to me to think that Jingliu literally introduced for like 2 to 3 patches, and she's gone. She's out. No more. Like, I have no idea whether we're gonna ever see Jingliu again. Uh, it'll be weird if we ever do see Jingliu again. I wonder how they're gonna do that. Um, because for other character like Ting Yun, like sure she's dead, but they could easily just have a way to make her come back.
Nice.
But for Jingliu case, it make like there's no reason for her to come back. Like she personally doesn't even want to come back. So that's it. We're never gonna have Jingliu banner ever again. Which this is why it's so interesting. It's like they actually created a character, they just gone. I hope it's gone. I really hope they maintain it like that. I hope they don't suddenly have a quest, they have an event, then suddenly bring back Jingliu for the fuck of it.
Nice.
Huh. I'm sure they're gonna have a rerun, still do the rerun. It's just that in story wise, at least the present Jingliu shouldn't make sense to return unless they have another issue where they suddenly need to call the entire. If they go crazy and ham and resurrected Bai Heng, the Foxian lady, then I can see a reason why Jingliu may come back. But does that mean like the restoration actually failed? I assume so, because or else Jingliu doesn't do the whole farewell ceremony thing. It's kind of nice touch that they do it how the Foxian way does it. I didn't mention it at the time because I also didn't realize it soon, but they like Yu Kong does mention like the Foxian tradition is to send through the Starscream, and I just suddenly pick up on that. I'm like, oh yeah, she is Foxian. So that is just a how he does. It's not like every character is gonna be sent that way. It's just that so coincidentally the two character that we know confirm die is both Foxian, and that's that. Damn. The backstory they give for character is so, I don't know, to me it's so great. Like they do it for March 7, still one of the best also. And now for Jingliu, great. I fucking love it. Like even the previous one, like Natasha's side companion mission, one for Hook. Hook is just sweet. It's a very nice sweet quest for it. Like those are amazing story that I can mostly know what they say about. You know, if you ask me about Asta side quest, like Asta a companion mission or Arlen a companion mission, I'll be honest, I don't really remember. I know it's like something to do with missing thing. I think Asta thought Arlen is mad at her. Something like that, and something to do with Peppy and whatnot. But damn, that. Whew. And that's it. That's everything. Wait. Note left by Locha. Dear Nameless, having to deliver this letter instead of bidding you farewell in person on the express leave me a sense of regret. I heard of your noble deed in the Zenzo Lofu and had the pleasure of getting to know such an intriguing friend as Dang Hen. This journey, though the Mandarin Zenzo has allowed each of us, including those on the express access, to find what we are seeking, a remarkable and fulfilling conclusion that is incredible. Truly incredible. Now I must continue on to the next station of my destiny. In accordance with the custom of my homeland, it is customary to leave behind some token at the place one visit as the way to express gratitude to those who have aided in stepping onto unfamiliar ground and wish for a smooth travel ahead. Thus, enclosed with this travel is small token of appreciation. Please receive it with my sincere regard. May our path cross once more in the future. Warm regard, Locha. Ah, that's actually nice. I think the reason for that is that normally people who come here, you can talk to him for, I think for the first or two times, and like they have this voice actor talk, and normally once the first time you give you a tangent, but because of story, it makes sense for story wise. Locha will disappear because the fellow went to the prison or something, and there's no reason for him to appear here. And but since that's like one way to earn like 10 free jade, they have to compensate it. So that's how they do this. I wonder if people already claim all of the thing here. What's the reward from here? I'm actually surprised. I thought I do claim for Locha before. I remember there's one person I haven't talked to yet. I think it's like Bailu or someone like that. I forgot to talk to one person here that yet to claim my 10 jade. But for the longest time, because I don't see or worry, because they're gonna come in and out someday, so it's like, what's the point of talking to them, right? I'm gonna eventually talk to them eventually, right? But yeah, this is a neat touch, I guess. And also Locha, they actually not only they talk about the High Cloud Quintet, they also conclude like the ending of 1.3, like the whole teaser part of 1.3. Yeah, this whole quest is just like a whole package. It's literally like a whole story by itself, because it is a whole story by itself. Like it can be like a whole main story vibe. This is great. That's great. And with that, I'll end it here. 2 hours already. Damn, this is a long one. Basically around like 1.5 hours. Thanks so much. Thanks for watching, joining me through this experience. Me reaching level 70 on today's day 190, right? 190 days. It took me 190 days to reach level 70. Granted, I didn't farm. I have a lot of floating fuel that I need to use eventually. But yeah. Okay, thanks so much for standing by. I hope you have a great rest of your day. I'm gonna see you tomorrow. And that's it. Bye bye.